fellow board members? Welcome to the boardroom, and let me start by saying may the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day to you folks out there. I thought today would be a perfect day to drop my Luke Skywalker Legacy Saber review. So that's what we're doing today. Very excited to get into it. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscription button down below. We are on the road to 1,500 subscribers by July, and I could use your help in doing that. So go ahead and hit that button down below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get on with the review. So let me set up the story a little bit. When I bought this Saber, I actually went down to Disney Springs in Florida to visit one drunk 3PO. If you guys haven't checked out his new video about Disney's reveal of the new lightsaber that there will be coming out with at some point, go check it out. I'll leave that in the description down below. And we'll talk a little bit about that here as well. However, today we are doing mostly a review on the Luke Skywalker Legacy Saber that I bought at Disney Springs in their Star Wars store. A little bit of advice that Drunk 3PO gave me is that if you guys go to Disney, you don't have to go to the parks to enjoy what Disney has to offer other than the rides. If you're not interested in rides and you just want to do some shopping and check out Disney Springs is the perfect place to do it. They have 2 Star Wars stores. One sells more of the costumes and the lightsabers. The other sells more of like the jackets, action figures, etc. So I went to Disney Springs, purchased the Luke Skywalker Legacy Saber. When you go down to Disney Springs and purchase one of these lightsabers, it's going to run you about $200. That's just the hilt itself. The blade itself is about $50. So about $250 out the door will get yourself a legacy lightsaber, and I believe they're considered battle ready. But here it is, guys, the Luke Skywalker. This is what it comes in. This cool little case right here. Pretty awesome. Now, obviously, the blade doesn't fit in here because the blade is long. And with the blades, there are 3 different sizes. There's a small, medium, and large, and I couldn't remember the measurements on them. But I did the medium-sized blade. It just fit a little bit better with me. I thought the big one was just a little too long, and the small one just a little too short. So in the middle, and I'm about 6 foot. Even so, for those of you out there who are looking for that, I think the medium blade would probably be best for you. But yeah, guys, let me show you the blade real quick. All right, so as you guys can see, I have to pull back pretty far to get it in frame. But this is the medium-sized blade. Comes with the electronic parts on the bottom and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, this will run you about $50 just in itself. And I was able to take this on the plane, and nobody said anything to head back home. So for those of you who might be worried about going down there and not being able to bring these back, as far as I could tell, the airport said nothing about it, so this would be good to go. It is just a little awkward because you're carrying this around, and yeah. So just keep in mind that they are bigger, and they're kind of a pain in the ass to put away when you're traveling. But you can take these on the plane. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open this bad boy, and I'm going to show you what it's all about. One thing I do love is the way they package these in the containers, and then when you open it, there's like cloth, and it does look pretty fancy. You guys saw it at the beginning of the video. But another thing I really like about the Luke one is that when you get it, it is movie accurate. And there actually is a different piece for the blade itself that you have to remove and replace, which some people would find frustrating. But I like that because if I want to display it, I've got a movie accurate display right here if I wanted to, and then I just swap it out when I want to play around with it, which I do from time to time. No lie, I'll stand in the living room and swing it around. But pretty cool looking, movie accurate. It's even got the that's where the sound comes from at the bottom. It's even got the little loop there. Where is it? Right there. It's got the loop there to hang on the belt. And obviously there's nothing there. But yeah, this is what it looks like when you put it on display. Movie accurate. Very cool. Very cool. So here is the other piece of the hilt that's going to allow you to actually plug in your saber. Now, the reason they have that, again, is because the blade is thicker. And if you look in contrast to the two, like I'll show you here, one's thicker than the other to support the blade. So not exactly movie accurate there, but you definitely more to hold the blade in place. So that's why they offer that. So some would say maybe it's a little more for your buck, but some would say it's probably frustrating to swap between the two. But, like I said, I like having the option to display it movie accurate and then throw the blade on there as well. So let's throw the blade on. So the threads are great. They're solid. I would say the hilt is very solid, even with the blade part on it as well. Very solid, very heavy. Feels like what a lightsaber hilt would actually feel like. One thing I really like about this with the Blade 2 is when you go to install this thing, it'll actually make a noise to tell you that you've made a connection. Let me pull off the cap here, and then we'll show you guys. And I think all the Legacy Sabers do this, but you slide it in. Let's try that again here. I'll make sure you guys can hear that sound really, really well. There it is. And then when you pull the blade out, it makes the opposing noise to that. And the blade is set. Now, one thing I did notice about this one, and I don't know if this is specifically all of them, but one thing I didn't like, that there is a little wiggle to the blade. Now, I don't know if that's part of the design, which I wouldn't think it is. But there is a small little wiggle to it, and you can feel that when you're swinging the blade. So that's a little upsetting to me as well. But again, I'm still able to swing it, hit things pretty hard with it, and seem to have no issues as I swing it around and break shit in the studio here. But yeah, like I said, a little wiggle there, then you can feel it in the blade itself, but could be just the blade. Could be the hilt, not 100% sure. If you guys have this saber, I would like to know in the comments down below if you have that issue, or any saber really in that matter from the Legacy series that has that wiggle in there. But maybe that's just me swinging around too much, I don't know. But yeah, very cool, and it fits just like that. All right, so let's ignite this bad boy. So the color is very vibrant green. It looks great. You guys saw at the beginning of the video, I had some filters onto it. Looks great. Almost not even needing that saber effect that they put in the movies and whatnot, but very cool. Looks great. The balance is very well. It's very, very good at, for the most part, at getting those strikes in there. It does a little flash when it strikes, which is cool. But yeah, like I said, it's well balanced, and the thing swings pretty well, and you can hit things pretty hard with it, which is pretty cool. But and like I said, they've got Mace Windu's there at Disney Springs. Now, they don't have as much of a selection at Disney Springs as they do like in the park, but they've got Mace Windu. They have what they call Rey's lightsaber, which I wanted to get, but because it says Rey on there, I didn't buy it. I don't like Rey, not a fan, so I didn't buy that. Which was weird with the Disney Springs. They had Rey's lightsaber, and then they had Rey's fixed lightsaber, which is what happens at the end of Last Jedi. You know, the saber breaks and then gets fixed. They had both versions of that, so I don't understand why they didn't call one either Anakin's or Luke's. That's Disney Star Wars for you. So with this being the first actual lightsaber like this that I've purchased the cheap ones in the past. Obviously been broken, beat up, hitting each other, hitting my friends with them and whatnot. I'm very happy with this purchase. And would I go back to Disney Springs and buy another one? Absolutely. I think I may get the Darth Vader one next, or even maybe the Mace Windu one. Which I really like the purple lightsaber, very cool. But very happy with this purchase. Like I said, this will run you with the blade about $250. If you already have a blade at the house, you can just purchase a hilt and be about $200, give or take which one. I know some of them are a few dollars cheaper, some of them are a few dollars more. It just depends on what you get. But very happy with this purchase, guys. My suggestion is if you want one of these, head down. I know you can order them online. You can also head down to Disney Springs if you're into that sort of thing. And purchase them there. Yeah, very happy with this product. The Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi Legacy Saber. There it is, guys. Love it. All right, so now that we've done the lightsaber review, I wanted to take a look at another thing that Disney just dropped on us for Star Wars Day. They have unveiled a concept for a new lightsaber, an actually retracting lightsaber that looks very, very cool. Like I said, you can go check out Drunk 3PO's video down below. It kind of gives a better idea of how this would function. But I figured we'd take a look at it right here. So let's take a look. Wow, look at that. Okay, that... Wow. I find it interesting that they decided to use Rey as this depiction, of course, with the lightsaber there. They could have used anybody but her, but of course they used her because that's her lightsaber, even though it's not. It's actually Anakin's lightsaber, but whatever. Let's look at it one more time. It's pretty cool. I don't know how they're going to be able to pull this off or how the technology works. I'm not exactly sure how durable this thing's going to be and where all this stuff is kept inside the saber. Because if you guys look here, it's very much there has to be something coiled or something going on inside there. Not sure, but the idea is cool that they can do this. If this is something that they actually are going to put out, I'd be excited. I'm pretty sure it's going to be very expensive. But it'd be interested to see how they pull this off. All right, so there it is, everybody. The review for the Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi Legacy Saber and this new Saber concept that Disney just dropped on us. And hopefully you all are having a very pleasant May the 4th. If you guys liked this video, please make sure you hit the like button down below. Hit that bell for notifications. And of course, we are on the road to 1,500 subscribers. So make sure you hit that subscription button down below. There it is, guys, the review. Thank you all for watching, and may the 4th be with you. I love all of you guys, and we will catch you on the other side. Peace.